So, how are you today?
I'm well, thank you for
Welcome.
having me.
This is another one of our dear friends.
Hello.
This is Nancy Brandmuller, and she represents a company called Plow Hearth. Plow Hearth is based in Virginia.
Yes.
They're this wonderful, and I say this complimentary, wacky group of individuals that have a flair for design and live life to the fullest. These are mouth-blown glass artisan pieces that are actually fruit fly traps.
Yes, they are.
And I don't know how this happened. We went from winter, cold, oh my gosh, to one day, all of a sudden the fruit flies are everywhere.
Well, it's true. They come in when you bring your fruit in or when you leave windows open. Fruit flies are just that kind of common kitchen problem that everybody faces at some time or another. And you come up, into your kitchen after leaving your fruit out on the counter to ripen, and you're trying to catch them, and there's no way, and you're not
so
applauding
tiny.
them. I know.
Yeah,
You're not applauding
them. Yeah.
You're trying to get rid of
So
them.
now, one of these had already sold out quite earlier, and we keep bringing them back. They're less than $18
They're awesome.
for artisan handmade glassware.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
So honestly, whether you used a recipe that comes with it to catch your little fruit flies, or if you just put them out as decorative pieces, I think you'll be pleased.
That's
and they're
right.
not tiny. Look at that.
Yeah, they're really good size. They're about 5 inches tall. And so you have all these choices, and then I'll tell you how to use them.
All right.
So you have your beautiful pineapple right there in the center. I don't know which end you'd like to start off on. Perhaps here with the peach.
Okay.
Look at the gorgeous like Murano glass right there, really beautiful. Each one comes with a hand-blown topper and the little feet that are little dollops of glass. Right next to that, we have our pear. But you're only getting one, not a pair. You're getting a pair.
No.
One.
By the way, teacher gifts.
Yes, awesome.
On the desk.
Here's your apple.
Come on.
Gorgeous, beautiful. And then you have next to that the pineapple. And then next to that one, we have our darling little strawberry with all those dimples to represent the seeds. And then
Do you know
in front of
strawberries are the only fruit in the world where the seed is on the outside?
That's amazing. That's really cool. And they're delicious. And then we
it's
have
not just
our
about product.
grape right there, our grape choice. So these are really beautifully done, and Plow Hearth created them because they know that everyone faces fruit flies. So how about having something really pretty to handle the problem in a non-toxic way?
Yes.
And so you have what you need to put inside this to be kind of that secret sauce that's going to draw those fruit flies into here.
So, and once they get in there, they can't get out.
That's right, that's right. So you're going to mix together 1 part apple cider vinegar, 1 part water, and then a squirt of liquid dish soap. And what you're going to do is you're going to tip your fruit fly trap over to kind of diagonal, pour some in, maybe only about a tablespoon. Set it on your counter. Then the fruit flies are going to go in there, and they're going to fly up in that bottom. You see that bottom? It's like a little moat there. I mean, a volcano, and then there's a moat. And they're going to say, "Oh, look how pretty this is! Isn't this lovely? Wait a minute. Oh, I can go swimming." And they're going to go swimming in there. They're going to get stuck.
You figured out exactly what they're going to say.
Exactly, and they're going to go, "Oh no, I can't get out."
That little bit of dishwashing soap makes their wings too heavy to support their weight in flight, and then
they can't get out. Exactly.
Which I love all
We're in
animals,
favor
but
of,
not
right?
fruit flies, yeah.
Exactly. So what you're going to do is put this out on the counter right now. You're going to get home. You might not have fruit flies, but how beautiful is that? You're going to have something really lovely on the counter.
Look at the crackle glass.
I know, isn't that beautiful?
I'll tell you, that's still an art form, and there's just not that many people nowadays that are doing this stuff. These are not, at this price, $16.72, these are not plastic. They are surprisingly heavyweight glass.
Yeah, beautifully done. These look like something you went to the juried craft show and just picked it up because it's beautiful, not because it had a job. But Plow Hearth took something functional, like, catching fruit flies, and they made it beautiful because you're leaving it out on your counter. Do you really want that clear glass with plastic wrap on it and the fruit flies in there?
I agree.
You don't want to look at that.
Did you know?
You want to look at this.
I did not know this. I learned this the hard way. Did you know that the pineapple is an international symbol for welcome?
I did.
Do you know how I learned that?
I don't believe me. No.
No. This is, our powder room, I was looking for kind of a theme.
Okay,
And
nice.
I did a pineapple theme.
Oh.
And my wife said, "Do you realize that's an international sign for welcome, and you just welcomed virtually anyone into our bathroom."
Well, that's actually very friendly of you.
Well, it wasn't the intent.
We're going to welcome the fruit flies
Yes.
into here, but we're not going to let them escape.
Yes.
Because we're going to trap them in here. So that's what the beautiful thing is.
That's called a segue.
That's right. So what you're going to do is take that apple cider vinegar, and they're drawn to the smell because it's fermenting.
Okay.
So another fermenting
Which is why they like
thing.
fruit while it's sitting on your countertop.
Exactly. So you want to make sure to get rid of that fruit.
Yeah, get
put
rid of
it
the
in
source of what of why they're there.
Yep. Yep.
And
so
then you can get rid of them. But
eat it,
even, I'll tell
put
you
it
what.
in the refrigerator,
I've
throw
got
it
one of
away.
these. We have one that resides on our kitchen windowsill. And we don't get fruit flies a lot, so we don't use it for that. It's just part of the decoration.
Pretty.
At less than $18.
Yeah, it's awesome. They're great gifts too. I've given one to my mom, my sister, neighbors, friends, because they're so helpful, because it's so hard. I'm telling you, I have tried to catch fruit flies doing this or on the counter like this. I can't do it. I'm not fast enough. Definitely not with chopsticks. Can't do it.
You've been
so
outsmarted by a fruit fly.
Outsmarted by a fruit fly. So
What does that say, Nancy?
Not a whole lot. The college education, Mom, sorry.
So
but,
you have the college education. I'm a smart guy. I just don't have paperwork to prove it.
well, I can't catch the fruit flies, but this can, because it's beautifully made, but it's also smart, because you're going to pour that liquid dish soap, apple cider vinegar and water solution into here, tip it sideways so that it goes in. There's a reservoir. There's like a little pond in the bottom there that's created by that little volcano in there. That's where that solution, that secret sauce, is going to reside. And so you're just going to go ahead. I'd recommend put it over a sink too. So if you're kind of not super accurate in pouring that in, don't worry about it. It'll just go in the sink. So you're only putting about a tablespoon in there. They don't need a lot because they're little. They're drawn to the smell. So you're going to make sure that that fruit is thrown away or put away. They're going to go inside and it's like, oh, this is really pretty. Oh, look, there's a pool to swim in. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, wait a minute, it's sticky. I can't get out. And then, like you said, it gets on their wings. They can't fly out. And they go in there. They can't come out.
Now, by the way, in between uses, because you can take the stopper off of the top, they're super easy to clean.
Absolutely. I'm glad you mentioned
I would
that.
hand wash them. I mean, I don't know. They're not delicate. I mean, these are heavyweight glass.
But they're glass. So all you need to do is just rinse it under the sink, dump it out, and then put it back on your counter.
So here's what we've got. We'll start over here. Grapes are the perfect fruit.
They are, especially if, you know what, if you have a wine room or if you are sitting wine out or anything, they're drawn to wine too. So if you want to put wine in here.
Now that I will not tolerate.
You're going to send them out happy. So, and it's not much. It's only about a tablespoon. But there's your grapes.
Here's your strawberries. I love the little stoppers. Look at that. They hand form these leaves.
Plow Hearth does everything just, top notch.
Yes, they do. Everything from their metal sculpture work for the gardens, but their glassware is exceptional. There's your pineapple. So we've got that. And by the way, anything that's red in glass when it's mouth blown like that, they have to add a precious element to it to get the color.
Nice.
Do you know what they add to get bright red?
I don't.
I'm not kidding. It's very minute. Pure gold. It's a powdered gold. That's the only way to get that bright red color.
It's beautiful. It's
That's
so pretty.
A beautiful piece.
And each one of these has a different technique with the glass.
Yes.
So
like that's crackle glass.
Crackle glass.
That looks like almost Murano.
It does.
Or Italian style glass for that giant peach. These are really popular. We had some other ones, other fruits, but they sold out. They're gone.
Yes.
But this is what we have right now in our inventory. You get the recipe to act as a lure for your fruit flies, and it's simple to mix up, really super easy. But why not just a little bit of fun decorating?
Yeah,
why not?
Exactly. It really goes so well in a kitchen. And I know that many of you also have really pretty decorative pieces in your kitchen. Well, how about having something that's really pretty, and then when you need to have it solve a problem, it does it in a beautiful, non-toxic way. And no one's going to know you're trying to catch fruit flies. Because it's so pretty just sitting on your counter, and you don't have to worry about chemicals. You don't have to worry about trying to applaud those fruit flies.
I've been through it. I've done it.
I know, me too.
It is always a pleasure to have you here, Nancy.
You, Dan.
Thank you so very much.
Good to see Singe.
We've got a lot more coming your way. Coming up in about 9 minutes, this is truly one of the most exceptional leashes that I've ever seen. It's called the Hands Off.